Hi, I'm Lara. Welcome to another ukulele tutorial. Today we're focusing on strumming patterns. If you find that sometimes you want to play a song but you're not sure how to strum it, then you've come to the right place. Now there are many different ways that songs can be played, and for this tutorial I've narrowed it down to 4 different strumming patterns that you can use to play almost any song. We'll talk about 2 different categories of songs based on their rhythm, and how to apply these 4 different strumming patterns to these 2 types of rhythm. We'll look at several different song examples, and by the time we get to the end of this video, you'll have the tools that you need to strum just about any song that you want to play. This video will be focused on the strumming patterns themselves. If you would also like tips on right hand technique, then I'll put a link above to my tutorial on 10 essential right hand tips. The 2 different categories of song rhythms that we're going to look at are to the count of 4 beats or to the count of 6 beats. Now the majority of all the songs out there fall into one of these 2 categories. So songs that are to the count of 4 beats, when you hear them in your head and you count the rhythm, you'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You may also count 1, 2, 1, 2. For songs that are to the count of 6 beats, when you hear the beat in your head, you'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or you may also count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's very important when you're figuring out how to strum a song to first understand what is the rhythm of this song. Now I'm going to take you through 4 different song examples. For each one, we'll look at just a couple lines of the song, figure out what the rhythm is, and how we can apply our strumming patterns. As you learn these strumming patterns, try to pace yourself. This can be a lot to learn and absorb all at once, especially if you're not very familiar with the different rhythms of songs, or if you're fairly new to ukulele and you're just now learning some different strumming patterns. You may want to start off with the easier patterns, get some practice, get these rhythms in your right hand, and then come back to this video as you're ready to move on. Our first song example is This Land Is Your Land. So before we start strumming it, we're going to snap our fingers or tap our foot to the beat so that we can count how many beats are per measure. This land is your land, this land is my land. What I'm counting is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that helps us to see that this song is to a rhythm of 4 beats per measure. The easiest pattern that we're going to start off with is a down strum on the first of every 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Applying this to the first 2 lines of this song sounds like this. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island. For our next pattern, we'll add another down strum on the 3rd beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Applying this to the first 2 lines of the song sounds like this. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island. For our 3rd pattern, we're going to add an up strum on the 4th beat. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 2 lines of the song sound like this. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island. And now our 4th pattern sounds like this. The pattern here is down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. The rhythm of this pattern is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now the first 2 lines. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California example is Let It Be. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. Now this song is also to the beat of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's take the strumming patterns that we learned for This Land Is Your Land and apply them to this song. Applying the first pattern to the song, down strum on the 1 of every 4 beats. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Adding in another down strum on the 3 for our second pattern. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Now our third pattern, we're going to add in the up strum on the 4th beat. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Now our 4th pattern, this is the down, down, up pattern. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Now this 4th pattern might be just a little bit active for this particular song, so you may want to use it in some songs, maybe not in others. See if it's a good fit for the mood and the emotion of the song, in addition to the rhythm. Our next song example is Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and I want you to hear the difference in the rhythm of this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. The rhythm of this song is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to look at how we take our 4 different strumming patterns and apply them a little bit differently to this rhythm than we did to the rhythm of 4 beats. With this rhythm, our easy strumming pattern is going to be a down strum on the 1 of every 6 beats rather than every 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Singing through the first 2 lines. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. For our second strumming pattern, we're adding in another down strum on the 4th beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Applying this to the first 2 lines of the song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. For our third pattern, we're going to add an up strum on the 6th beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Applying this to the first 2 lines of the song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. The 4th strumming pattern is going to be a little bit different than it was for our songs in 4 beats. This one sounds like this. I'm playing down, down, up, down, up. And playing that twice for every 6 beats. So the rhythm, playing this slowly, is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. Now applying this to the first 2 lines of the song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for subscribing. I very much appreciate your support for this channel. Now we have one more song example to look at. Our final song example is Home on the Range. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play. Now this song is also to the count of 6 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The difference between this song and Take Me Out to the Ball Game is that this one is a little bit slower tempo, slower speed. So let's look at how we apply our strumming patterns to this song. For this song, there are often chord changes every 3 beats. So I'm going to skip pattern 1, which was a down strum on the 1 of every 6 beats, and go right into pattern 2, a down strum on the 1 and the 4 of every 6 beats. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play. Now pattern 3, adding in an up strum on the 6th beat. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play. Now pattern 4, down, down, up, down, up. To further your learnings, check out my other videos on ukulele fundamentals and techniques. Now I hope you're excited about playing some new songs with these strumming patterns that you've just learned. Have fun with your ukulele, and thank you so much for watching.